Good afternoon, you beautiful assholes. Blackscape is back. I know a few of you guys were asking where I've been the last couple of days, and that's what happens when you have internet problems. Normally, I upload a video once every day if I can get to it. Sometimes it's once every other day, but it is consistently throughout the week, and I have a bunch of videos that I would like to drop on the channel. So if you're new around here, consider subscribing and recommend me my next Dragon Ball video. Let me know what you'd like to see on the channel. In today's video, I explain how you guys have changed my mind about Dragon Ball forever regarding my last video that I dropped on this channel. Oh wait, that was 2 videos ago. Yes, 2 videos ago, I dropped a Dragon Ball Absalon review for episode 8, and I was fully excited for that video. I thought that that was the best episode that I've seen so far, and I was duly hyping it up, but it didn't come to my realization fast enough until I read the comments, until I talked to you guys in the comment section of what the tremendous issue is. And it's an issue that I myself have made abundantly clear in my talks of Dragon Ball canon, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. It's an issue that I have had myself for a very long time. So the fact that I completely overlooked it in that episode review really boggles my mind. It's like I was completely swept in the hype of what that episode actually was and really ignored the glaring issue that was facing me. Now, what exactly is this issue, you might be asking yourself? Because if you take the episode at face value, it is high quality. Great writing, great action, great animation. It is by far top tier and definitely deserves a place up there with the rest of the greatest Dragon Ball Absalon episodes that we've seen thus far. But there's something glaring there that really changes how I look not only at Dragon Ball Absalon, but also at Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, everything, because this actually is a problem and I completely brushed it to the side. Now, why did I do that? Because I was swept up in hype and the way that Dragon Ball Absalon danced around this issue and made it so it is something that we are cheering for. So what exactly is this issue, you may be asking yourself? Well, the issue is quite simple. It is Goku and Vegeta. And that may be like very anticlimactic because you're like, well, people have issues with these two characters in a lot of different review videos or dissecting videos. There are issues with these two characters there. What makes this so special? Well, it makes it special because Dragon Ball Absalon made me forget that this was an issue. Now, going into further explanation, the Goku and Vegeta problem is quite simple. Goku and Vegeta come right in and save the day every single time. It's either Goku, it is either Goku with the assistance of Vegeta, or it is both of them fused together. Now, Dragon Ball Absalon does the latter, where we get to see basically the plan to make Vegito. Goku is given some Potara earrings that are specialized, and these Potara earrings make it so Goku and Vegeta, when fused, will take the strongest portion of that fusion and multiply it 10 times. And also you can, remove the earrings on your own to separate. So they are very handy earrings to have. And Goku says, I know exactly who to go to. He goes to Vegeta. Obviously, that is the next logical choice for this type of fusion. And even in the Book of Zycor, which is another Dragon Ball Absalon story, a side story, we get to see Vegito in action against Zycor for a little bit. And so having Vegito in there isn't what makes this different than, say, what Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball Z or any other series does. Quite the contrary. Honestly, I would love to have just seen Goku and Vegeta face off against the Dragon Ball Absalon Saiyans and fight them on their own ground, because in this series, Vegeta is actually stronger, and that is part of what makes this a lot better. So throughout the 8 episodes of Dragon Ball Absalon, we see all the Z fighters, all the new fighters from GT, and some of the ones that we've seen from Absalon face off against the threat from planet Absalon. And they actually make some headway. Some of them are better at fighting these guys than others, but for the most part, the Dragon Ball Absalon Saiyans are in a class of their own. Only one low-class warrior really gets solely defeated. He gets completely decapitated, but in the entire process, we get the domination of not only the Super Saiyan 3 transformation, the Super Saiyan 4, and the fusion. Now, this is the most important part. We see the loss of a fusion dance character in Gotenks. We see the supremacy of a fusion by Potara in the Trunks and Gohan fusion, the Time Patrollers, and we see that that fusion is actually strong enough to face off against the Absalon Saiyans. So we get to see both aspects of a winning fusion and a losing fusion, and how that changes the entire dynamic of Goku and Vegeta coming in episode 8 is that we get the hype and we get the build up. We get to see what the next generation of Z fighters actually do and what the threat is that they face. We've gotten 8 episodes or 7 episodes of these guys facing off against the Absalon Saiyans, not including little tiny episodes that were split into different parts that show the next generation trying their damnedest to fight these guys and basically losing. The hype and the build-up is steadily growing and growing and growing, and that is what makes the introduction of Goku and Vegeta in episode 8 and subsequently them coming in basically kind of to save the day really hyped up. But that's not the only reason that I completely forgot about this issue of them coming in and saving the day. And part of it is the fact that there are consequences to Goku coming back, and there is a huge dynamic in the relationship between Goku and Vegeta. There's a huge dynamic that is changed. First is that Goku comes back and he is completely nerfed because he is breaking the laws, the universal laws for coming back in the first place, and he's already absorbed the Dragon Balls. So there are no Dragon Balls to wish anybody back, and he is suppressed because of essentially his jail sentence by Shenron. So he is a character that has been completely neutered and in need of another character to come in and be the stronger part of the fusion, and that is where the dynamic changes. Vegeta is much stronger than Goku in Dragon Ball Absalon. He is the one that has been fighting on the front lines. He's been traveling through the planets, fighting different creatures, saving galaxies, destroying homeworlds. He has been Planet Destroyer Vegeta and has a lot of experience in this field. So right there and then the dynamic already changes, where we have, instead of Goku being the savior, it is essentially Vegeta. Instead of having Vegeta come back to Earth with a halo but still relatively the same strength, we have Goku coming back, and this time he is completely nerfed and he is a lot weaker than he was prior. All this adds to the curing of the Goku and Vegeta problem of them coming in and saving the day. But the one thing that really cements this and changes the dynamic, changes how I feel about Goku and Vegeta coming in and doing this and rescuing everybody, is the fact that up to this point Vegeta believes that Goku is gone forever and he is never coming back. And when we get their reunion, when we get them both together for the first time in many years, it is a very sweet moment. Now, it is extremely hyped up. It's something that I've always wanted to see. I've always wanted to see GT Goku coming back after absorbing the Dragon Balls and coming back in the future, seeing Vegeta, how he came out, how the other Z fighters came out, and how the other generation is doing. I always wanted to see that, and Dragon Ball Absalon gave me that. So the hype for episode 8 made me completely forget about a problem that Dragon Ball Super still has to this day, the Goku and Vegeta show. They come in, they basically wipe everybody out, and none of the Z fighters really can help out much. That's what happened with Moro. That's what happened in the Tournament of Power. I mean, the Z fighters there kind of took out a few opponents, but really the big bads, the Pride Troopers, they really didn't do much, and so it was basically Goku and Vegeta and Frieza, which was a cool change. In Dragon Ball Absalon, it's completely reversed. We don't know when Goku's coming back, we don't know where Vegeta is, and so we spend the entirety of the series watching the Z fighters fail and have small victories, and that was very interesting to see. We got to see the limit of the rest of the Z fighters, and now we get the introduction of the two strongest of them coming in and trying to fight the crazy power of the Absalon Saiyans. So without you guys, you, the average Blackscape fan, pointing out that the trope of Goku and Vegeta coming back and saving they kinda is a problem in Dragon Ball Absalon without you guys pointing it out in the comment section of my last video or 2 videos ago, I would have never even thought about it. I would have just kept going into the next episode and really never even given it a second chance, never given it a second thought. So I do appreciate you guys for commenting in the comment section what you actually think and truthfully think of Dragon Ball Absalon. Remember, this is not a channel where I like to hype up everything and nothing is a problem. No, I have a lot of issues with a lot of different series, canon or non-canon, but at the same time I call out things that are awesome, and you guys made me rethink of what the actual issue is with the Goku and Vegeta savior dynamic that seems to always happen and how to make that better. And I do believe that Absalon did a lot of different changes to make this better and make me just forget about this issue. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this, and if you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag end of video squad. Make sure to drop a comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Let's go ahead and see who's this week's hashtag end of video squad winner. Parenga the One. I genuinely don't like the name Cereal Race. It sounds cool, but I can't stop thinking about Apple Jacks. Honestly, it could have been a lot worse. I think that it is clever to name them or keep going with the food puns. Cereal, of course you think of cereal, but if you really didn't think of Dragon Ball as a series that made food puns, this could have been a name in any other sci-fi show and I really wouldn't even have thought about it. Like Cerealians? Cerealians sounds pretty cool in my opinion. Thank you so much for your comment, Parenga. This is going to be Blackscape. Signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.